Argue anymore. I just do as I'm told. This is Get It Together, P904/38, Part 1, Take 1.
Get it together, all together now, let's have a good time. Put your hands together with mine, get it together. Hey, we got a few surprises in store. Just put your head round the door, get it together. Get it together. Well, all night long, you've been looking at me. Well, you know you're the dance hall cuties that you love to be. Ah, well, now you've been putting it down. You got your hips swinging out of bounds, and I like the way you do what you're doing to me. All right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. Really love your tiger life. That's neat, that's neat, that's neat, that's neat. Really love your tiger beat. I really love your tiger beat. Your tiger beat. Your tiger beat. Your tiger beat. All right. Well, flash your warning light just as long as you like. I know I'm aching to be making you tonight. I got a feeling in my knees, a feeling only you can please. There ain't no way I'm gonna let you out of my sight. All right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. Really love your tiger life. That's neat, that's neat, that's neat, that's neat. Really love your tiger beat. I really love your tiger beat. Your tiger beat. Your tiger beat. Your tiger beat. All right.
Right, that was Roy there opening his show with B and Linda of the TSDs dancing to Tiger Feet. And Roy would like to dedicate that song to Hull City Football Club, who are his favourite football team, believe it or not, because they're called the Tigers. Is that
Yeah,
right?
that's right, up the Tigers. Right, now first request now coming up for Denise Tennyson, Siobhan Courtney, Audrey Laverty and Pauline Guy, and they're all from St Bridges Secondary School, Portadown.
Right, and here's a second request, and it's from Mrs. M. Clark of Blackburn, who says she wants a record for her son Tony, who's rock and roll crazy. Well, I think this is definitely going to fit the bill, Tony. It's a song called Rockabilly Baby. It's from the Jets.
When we start rocking, both do no wrong. Once we get it going, do it all night long. Don't try to drive it down, use your head. Sit right down and listen what you said. Baby's a rockin' to the bebop. Rockabilly baby, rockabilly baby. Rockin' to the shoe store, oh I bop. Rockabilly baby, rockabilly baby. Swing it to the beat, rest my rockabilly good. When the band starts playing the rockabilly beat, you put me away just to get on the feet. Jumping down on the floor, swinging up in the air. If you're in the mood, dash, you just ball, you clear. Baby's rockin' to the bebop. Rockabilly baby, rockabilly baby. Rockin' to the shoe store, oh I bop. Rockabilly baby, rockabilly baby. Swinging to the beat, well that's my rockabilly good. When you're walking home to tomorrow park, you better squeeze her hand so she don't run by. If you get her slack, get her taking it easy, shiver slipping, way to get hot on the beat. Baby's rocking to the bebop. Rockabilly baby, rockabilly baby. Rockin' to the shoe store, oh I bop. Rockabilly baby.
was the Jets from Northampton with a good old-fashioned bit of rock and roll, and they wrote that song themselves. It's called Rockabilly Baby, and I'm glad to say we'll be seeing them later on in the show. But right now we'll have some more requests, and here's one for Angela McKeaney from Colin, who hasn't seen Angela for a whole month. But he must be thinking of you, Angela, because he sent in a request, hasn't he? And there's another one here. It's a dedication for another football club. It's Wrexham FC for doing so well last season. And could we also mention their manager, Arvin Griffiths? Certainly can. And the request is from two ardent supporters. That's Sue Ellis and Lee Saywin. And a place I can't pronounce it's called Gversilt, I think. Near guess, anyway. It's near Wrexham. And here's some super songs of the 60s for you from the Mike Moran Band and a medley of Beach Boy hits.
Can you just cool it for a second, lads? Thanks. Get It Together P904/38, Part 2, Take 1.
Hi there, welcome back to Get It Together, and let's dive straight into request. And it's for Alan Wright, Neil Dorning and Joanna Ditchfield, who are all in their first year at Eccles School. And a request comes from your friend Phil. OK, Eccles School, for you we've got the Smirks. So let's say hello to Simon, Neil, Mog and Mike. They're going to give us Rosemary, so it's all yours, fellas.
Ta, Roy. for the losers all round. Rosemary, I can feel your agony. Rosemary, all I get is misery, and I got you in my heart. Sticky Dave who's older always had that je ne sais quoi. Eyes love you just like Paul Newman. And what's the biggest Beretta? I'm that illusion liked him. I went to depression jerk. All I got was the cold shoulder. She simply said it wouldn't work. Rosemary, I can feel your agony. Rosemary, all I get is misery, and I got you in my heart. In my heart. Rosemary, I can feel your agony. Rosemary, all I get is misery, and I got you in my heart. I bleed for you in my heart. I bleed for you in my
All right, that's the A-side of the new single from the Smirks called Rosemary. Right now we're going to hear the B-side of the single. Where I come from, I pronounce this title Up Eh Up, but from where they come from, they say Up Eh Up. Take it away.
up, up, hey, up, 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 hey, up. Well, the day is too long and the pay is too small. Well, the day is too long. We got our backs to the wall. With our backs to the wall. With our backs to the wall. We say, not a penny off the pay. Not a minute on the day. Not a penny on the pay. Not a minute on the day. Well, I've got no more time for the meeting the man calls. Well, I've got no more time for your negative proposal. No more negative proposal. No more negative proposal now. Not a penny off the pay. Not a minute on the day. Not a penny off the pay. Not a minute on the day.
Thanks very much, the Smirks, for giving us both sides of the new single, and it was really great having them on the show. Thanks, fellas. OK, over to Mike now for another request.
This is for two little girls, Catherine and Denise Greig of Edinburgh, from their Uncle Michael.
Right, Catherine and Denise, for you we've got Linda, and if I've got any of your requests wrong today, don't blame me, blame it on the boogie.
From the night I kissed our love goodbye. I don't blame on the sunshine, I don't blame on the moonlight, I don't blame on the good times, blame it on the boogie. Don't you blame it on the sunshine, I don't blame on the moonlight, I don't blame on the good times, blame it on the boogie. And when Mr. Boogie bucks me, somehow it just struck me, a spellbound rhythm gets me on my feet. I've seen the lightning leave me. My baby just can't take his eyes off me. I don't blame it on the sunshine, I don't blame it on the moonlight, I don't blame it on the good times, blame it on the boogie. Don't you blame it on the sunshine, I don't blame it on the moonlight, I don't blame it on the good times, blame it on the boogie. I just can't control my feet. 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 On the sunshine, I don't blame it on the moonlight, I don't blame it on the good times, blame it on the boogie. Don't you blame it on the sunshine, I don't blame it on the moonlight, I don't blame it on the good times, blame it on the boogie. Me. The devil's gotten to me. Through this dance, I'm full of monkey fever. A fire burns inside me. Boogie's got me in a super trance. I don't blame it on the sunshine, I don't blame it on the moonlight, I don't blame it on the good times, blame it on the boogie. Don't you blame it on the sunshine, I don't blame it on the moonlight, I don't blame it on the good times, blame it on the boogie.
That was Linda with a really great version of Mike Jackson's Blame It on the Boogie. Right, we're going into the final request for this week, and it's from Jane Bassett of Aldworth near Reading, and it's for a mum, dad, sister Anne, and herself. Why not, indeed? And here for you is Suzi Quatro with Chris Norman from Smokey, and it's a new single called Stumbling In.
Our love is a lie, and so we begin, foolishly laying our hearts on the table, stumbling in. Our love is a flame, burning within. Now and then, firelight will catch us, stumbling in. Wherever you go, whatever you do, you know these reckless thoughts of mine are following you. I'm falling for you, whatever you do, 'cause baby, you've shown me so many things that I never knew. Whatever it takes, baby, I'll do it for you. Our love is a lie, and so we begin, foolishly laying our hearts on the table, stumbling in. Our love is a flame, burning within. Now and then, firelight will catch us, stumbling in. is alive. And so we begin, foolishly laying our hearts on the table, stumbling in. Our love is a flame.
Oh, it's really pretty, that, isn't it? Yeah. It's Suzi Quatro and Chris Norman of Smokey with a new single called Stumbling In. But we're not going to stumble out, are we?
No, not quite, because the Jets are going to play us out with the flip side of their single, which is called James Dean.
Yeah, and they'll be joined by Beat and Linda of the TSD. So we'll say goodbye and we'll go Jets setting. See ya.
White jacket and a tight with jeans, base publicity, Americans sing James Dean. James Dean. Oh, here's a rebel without a cause. Heck, we back and mean look in his face. God is terrible and it's going at it, trace James Dean. James Dean. Oh, here's a rebel without a cause. He's a rebel. He's a rebel. He's a wop wop wop. He's a rebel. Yeah, he's a rebel. He's a rebel. He's a wop wop wop. He's a rebel. James Dean. He's a rebel without a cause. Well, that's it, boy. You love some sun, get a nice man too. Then you've only just begun, James Dean.